So you've probably seen this spoken about online, this thing called GlyNAC. It is glycine and NAC, hence the name GlyNAC. It's just those two items put together. I don't have a dedicated glycine supplement. I do have some collagen peptides right here. I am making this stew right here. It's got a bunch of bone broth in there, so there'd be a fair amount of glycine, I suppose. But we'll talk about that in a second. But supposedly, or not supposedly, it's been well documented that adding these two things together can create something called glutathione. And it even talks about it in the back of this supplement, formation of glutathione right there, which is a powerful antioxidant. A lot of people in the longevity space do that, and it's something that I'm trying out. Lots of health benefits for that. I'm just mostly focusing on the longevity part and the health benefits of it. Well, I mean, that's basically everything, but anyway, so yeah, I picked this up at a local Meijer store. It's 600 milligrams. I take 2 a day. Now, there's a lot of health benefits in this supplement alone. I do like how it adds selenium, because you need that for the formation of glutathione. And I was actually going to pick up some Brazil nuts. So when I went to the store the other day, that was like my first thing I picked up was some Brazil nuts, because you can eat like one, you get a ton of selenium from it. Did my rest of the shopping, and then I went over to the supplement section, not knowing if I'm going to find NAC there or not. Took a little bit, but then I found it, and yeah, they had two different kinds there. One did not have selenium, and this was overall the better option price-wise. So I take 2 a day. Now, ideally, you want to take there's a mathematical equation to figure it out, but yep, taking the video. You want to say something?
Hi.
Hi. You just had your birthday scavenger hunt. Check that video out. It's pretty fun, right?
1 hour, 10 minutes.
Hour and 10 minutes long. That's right. This won't be an hour and 10 minutes long. But, yeah, I'm confused a little bit because, well, first of all, they say it's a mathematical equation, but you need, like, roughly, if you're a 180-pound adult, about 8 grams of glycine and then 8 grams of NAC. But you see here, this is far from that, even if I take 2 a day. Did a lot of research on it, watching a lot of videos, and a lot of people say 600 to 1200, so 1 or 2 of these a day is ideal, but not in terms of the GlyNAC protocol. So I'm super confused, and then I go on an AI and ask a bunch of questions, and then they say that, like, yeah, that's what they used in the studies. However, it's going to cause a lot of stomach upset, so it's just confusing. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Right now, I'm just going to test out the 2 600 milligram dosages a day, and then I don't have a dedicated glycine supplement.
And I don't get my shirt.
You don't get your shirt?
I don't get it.
I'm confused right now about what I'm supposed to do with GlyNAC, but there is several grams in here of glycine. Now, I only take half of a serving of this because I want to extend the life of this out. There's 20 grams collagen peptides per serving. I take half that, 2 scoops or 2 tablespoons, and I mix it in with my other powdered supplements, but that's a whole other video. I talked about that before. So yeah, right now it's just whatever glycine you get from diet plus this. However, I am thinking about getting magnesium glycinate, which would, if I get it from the bulk supplement brand. So just to give you an example, up here, this is TMG. That will provide roughly 2 additional grams of glycine when you do the math on that. However, the dosaging works on that. I ran it through an AI too, just to confirm it. But yeah, that's roughly 2 more.
And look at these stuff.
Yeah, Chloe likes to cut out random things and magazines and political mailings and just check this one over here. This is my favorite one right here. You are too big. Stop it. Well, I'm trying to tell you.
That's Gemma.
Yeah, well, for me too, because sometimes you guys hide snacks up here. But
Gemma
yeah,
eats a lot. That's because he's fat. That's
yeah,
why it's
I'm getting a little bit fat too. I gotta eat better, which is why I'm making my food there. Prepping food's a good idea. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, the studies might be mixed for humans. I don't know. It's confusing. I spent like literally the entire day a couple days ago just researching GlyNAC, watching videos, going through AI stuff. yeah, so I came out of it at the end, like not really sure what it's going to do, how much benefit it's going to provide me. But the two supplements alone, just glycine by itself has a lot of health benefits that I'm looking for, especially for like skin health, hair health, stuff like that. And then also NAC. I was told that for NAC, it can help break up like mucus. Like for instance, I get like a lot of mucus in my throat or phlegm in my throat, whatever. And sometimes at nighttime it's hard to clear and it keeps me up, it gives me anxiety, and then I lose sleep, which is terrible. I'm already really bad at getting enough sleep. So even if just that one thing, like I found that one thing just massively beneficial if it works. Now it's only been a couple of days since I've been taking this. I don't really notice a difference in that area
stay
yet.
Up with Chloe until 12 a.m.
Watch movies. Yeah, but if it just does that one thing, I know I spent $16 on this about. I forgot if it was like $16.99 or whatever, but 100 capsules that'll last me.
Daddy made this.
Yeah, that's what you got me for my birthday, so we can make some Legos together.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'm going to try this out. I will report back. I have not ordered the magnesium glycinate or a dedicated glycine standalone supplement, which I'm thinking about doing as well. I still might do the 8 grams of the glycine, partially from diet, partially from the magnesium glycinate, and then just glycine by itself. And then I will continue taking 2 of these a day, and we'll just see how that works. I mean, I think I read like one or saw one video by what's his name, Psionic, or I can't remember his exact name, but he's kind of like, he digs into like studies and stuff. He said that he would argue that you don't even have to take 8 grams of each every day. You can take far less for similar benefits. So yeah, maybe the 1200 will be good enough. I don't know. So we'll see. I will not order a bunch of NAC quite yet. I don't want stomach upset. I should do a standalone video on my emetophobia. That's the fear of throwing up. I don't want that to happen. I've gone 18 years without throwing up. And the last time I did was because I had too much coconut oil, because I had mono. I was trying to get rid of mono, and coconut oil is supposed to be good for that. But that's a whole other story. I have to talk about that sometimes. It'll be a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah. So what do you guys think out there? Have you tried GlyNAC? Have you experimented with it? What have been your results? How long does it take? I know that for a lot of things, it takes a long time to start seeing results. This is not going to be the exception. But yeah, I'm very interested in raising my glutathione levels, especially too. My sleep is horrible. And that's the other thing I want to talk about. If I do take magnesium glycinate, that is very beneficial for sleep. So I get all these added benefits just from pursuing this. And I think ultimately it'll be a very good thing. A really good thing. If I can get more sleep, I mean, that's like my biggest issue right there. Getting 6 hours of sleep for like the last year pretty much. Yeah, that'll solve so many problems. And I'll definitely improve my health quite a bit.
I don't know how to play the ocarina.
You don't know how to play the ocarina? We're going to learn pretty soon. The ocarina time coming out. Anyway, let me know, guys, what you think about GlyNAC, your experiences with it. And if you know anything about this whole 600 to 1200 to 8 gram dosing of the NAC. So yeah, let me know.